What's good, Commanders family? Welcome to another episode of Everything Commanders. I am your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hey, listen, the NFL draft is just only 2 weeks away. And the rumor has it, the Washington Commanders are looking to bring in a dog, a playmaker offensively. I know everybody thinking defense, that the Commanders are going to go at pick number 29, but it seems the Washington Commanders could actually be going offense at pick number 29. And they want a specific type of playmaker on the offensive side. Also, the Washington Commanders also brought back an old face. And he's a savvy vet. And I know you're probably thinking, why did the Commanders even sign him when we really didn't even need him? Also, the Washington Commanders got a big name 30-30 vision. This is what I've been waiting for. A big body playmaker that can actually help out on offense. Does this mean that the Washington Commanders will go offense at pick number 29? Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Everything Commanders with your host, Dream Team Buddha. Hail to the Commanders.
All right, so listen, before we get into this video, y'all know the drill. If you're new to the channel or if you haven't already, do your boy a solid. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn the bell notification on so that way I can keep you in the know with Everything Commanders. Also, if you're really enjoying this content and you want to continue to see this channel grow and the content grow, and that way we can get better and better and bigger and better, hit that donate button down there. I don't care what you send. If you send anything, I truly appreciate you. Now listen, if you don't want to do that, that's fine with me. But all I need you to do is to make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so listen, the Washington Commanders has made a move today, and they brought back an old friend who used to play for us back in 2018. Who am I talking about? The Washington Commanders has signed quarterback Josh Johnson, the journeyman who played with the Washington Commanders in 2018. We weren't even the Washington Commanders at the time. Y'all. I think we was the Washington Redskins. That was the last year of being a Washington Redskin, if I'm not mistaken. No. We was the Washington Redskins the year after that. 2019 was the last year of being a Washington Redskin because we became Washington football team in 2020. However, Josh Johnson played for us. He played in 4 games and started 3 of them. He got 1 victory, if I'm not mistaken. And during that time he played for us, we was all over the place, man. After that 2017 season, man, we pretty much were struggling, going downhill. And it might have started before then, ever since Kirk Cousins had got up out of here. But anyway, we had Josh Johnson, man, and, you know, he came in and did what he could do, and that's all that happened. He came in and did what he could do, and he left. He did what he supposed to do, and he got up out of here. We weren't expecting too much from him. We was in excuse my language, a shithole over here in Washington. Gracefully, right now, we are in a totally different state right now, and we are flourishing over here right now. Now, the Washington Commanders signed him today to a 1-year deal. I wasn't too sure about the signing at first, but I had to sit there and use my thinking cap and think, like, okay, so what does this mean for Sam Hartman? Because it can't mean a veteran backup for Jaden Daniels when you got Mariota as the backup for Jaden Daniels, and Jeff Driscoll ain't coming back, pretty much. He ain't coming back to be the 4th-string quarterback. This now moves me to Sam Hartman. If Sam Hartman is going to be the 3rd-string quarterback, what does that mean? It means that Josh Johnson will now compete to be the 3rd-string quarterback. Sam Hartman might not be ready yet. And that's sad to say. If he ain't ready to at least be the 3rd-string quarterback, I don't know what else to tell him. And I know it's only he entering his 2nd year, but he got to get on his good foot. He got to get on the good foot, like the old wise man used to say, get on the good foot. Because he could possibly be on the practice squad again for the 2nd year if no other team pick him up off the practice squad. But you going to let Josh Johnson come in here and take your job? Come on, what they do to that? Now, Josh Johnson has played for every team in the NFL, it seems like. Seems like he played for all 32 teams. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a few teams that he played for since he's been in the NFL, because I don't think he's retiring anytime soon, all right? He played for the Buccaneers, 49ers, Browns, Bengals, Jets, Colts, Bills, Ravens, Giants, Texans, just to name a few. You know he played for the Commanders in 2018. This man has so much knowledge. He's like the OG, a veteran. He's a wily vet. You don't need two of those on your roster now. Like, okay, so I guess they signed him to compete with Sam Hartman. That's the only thing I can see from that. Now, maybe I'll think of something later and I'll come back and we'll talk about it. But I see no other reason to bring him on the team. Like, I probably wouldn't have signed Josh Johnson because, I mean, you got Marcus Mariota. And you got Sam Hartman, but Sam Hartman may not be ready, and I'm not on the practice field with him, and I'm not in the locker rooms with him, so Dan Quinn and Adam Peters know what to do. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about what we're really here for. A report came out by your boy, John Keim, a beat reporter for the Washington Commanders. And it was a statement, actually, and it was taken from a report or pod, whatever the case may be. And it pretty much stated that the Washington Commanders would like to sign, however you want to look at it, a dynamic 3-down back. A 3-down running back and add him to this roster to take this roster to another level. Now, I know I made a video recently speaking on Brob, as far as if, the Washington Commanders will move on from him, if they should move on from him, and what's the plans for Brob moving this upcoming season. And I told y'all, I looked straight into this camera, and I told y'all, the Washington Commanders ain't moving on from Brob. They ain't trading him, they ain't cutting him, and none of that. And I stand here this day, same type of energy. I don't believe that they're going to trade, release, or anything with Brob. I think he's going to be on this roster. He's going to have to earn this spot, just like every other person on his team. Even Jaden Daniels got to earn this spot, even though we already know he's the future. He will compete to stay on this roster. He's a different type of running back. He's a power back. Teams need a power back, y'all. He may not be your Saquon Barkley's or your Jahmyr Gibbs or your Bijan Robinson, but we definitely need a B-Rob on this roster for the short yardage. Now listen, on the other hand, if at 29, the Washington Commanders select out of North Carolina Omarion Hampton, I wouldn't be mad at all. I wouldn't be mad at all. No, I would not be mad at all. Because to have Omarion Hampton on this roster with Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, Debo Samuel, Zach Ertz, Noah Brown, Michael Gallup, I could go on. Do you know what type of offense this would be? If we had Omarion Hampton on this offense in the backfield? Now, Austin Eckler might be gone. You talking about B-Rob. Austin Eckler might be gone. Chris Rodriguez might not make the team. You know they're going to keep McNichols because he's a great blocker. If we get Omarion Hampton at pick number 29, I would not be mad at all. Hell, I'll draft Omarion Hampton over James Pierce Jr. at pick number 29 if it was the fall. But you know Ashton Genty ain't falling because that'd be a no-brainer. The Washington Commanders could possibly be going offense at 29, y'all. And it might not be a running back. They might draft a running back later in the second round. It's a lot of running backs you can draft. Travion Henderson, Juckins. It's a lot of them. Blue. It's a lot of them. ETN. It's a lot of halfbacks that you can draft, bro. It's a lot of them. So they may not go there, but I'm just saying if he were to slide, if Omarion Hampton was to slide at 29, you got to go. You got to get him. You got to get him. Unless that pass rusher slides to you like a Mike Green or a Carter, a Jalen Carter, or somebody like that, you got to go running back if he's there. Now, I know you may say different. I know you may think to, make a different move. I'm just saying, if he was there at 29, I wouldn't be mad if they took him. I wouldn't be mad at all if they took him. Brob is a great running back, y'all. He's just not, I love Brob, man. But far as every down back, he's not him. He's not him. He's more of a power, shorter yard type situation. You see he's great early on in the season, but when it comes to the end of the season, he wears down because of his physical play style. And then he's not the fastest, so he's always getting caught. Commanders going to get a running back in this draft, whether it's at pick number 29 or another round. So don't be surprised if we take somebody, and hopefully the person we get is a dog if it's not Omarion Hampton. Because I don't think he's going to be there. I think he's going to be far gone at pick number 29. We shall see. We shall see. But let's move on. Let's get to the last segment. The Washington Commanders have a 30-30 visit with a beast. I don't know if you're familiar with college football, but if you Commanders fan or you watching this channel, you pretty much are. And wide receiver out of Ole Miss, 6'3", Trey Harris coming in for a 30-30 visit. That it don't mean that we actually going to sign. You know they love their big body receivers. It don't mean that we actually going to draft them at 29. He might not go in the first round. He might go in the second round. It shows me what they plan on drafting. They're going to get a wide receiver. They're going to get a running back. And they're going to get a pass rusher in this draft. That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know the order, but it's going to happen that way. We getting three of those three. We getting all three of those three in this draft, no matter what round it is. I don't know who they're going to pick at 29. I don't know who they're going to pick at 61. Or who they're going to pick in the 4th or 6th or 7th round. Or even if they're going to trade and they're going to pick. I just know that they are targeting those three positions for sure. For sure. Trey Harris is a big body receiver. 6'3", and the boy can run. Man, let me tell you. That will solidify the wide receiver room. You got all these 6-foot guys, gadgets, and then you bring this 6'3" guy in here for the possession catch type, and he can run. Now, we don't have that deep threat that could take the top off. And Trey Harris ain't Matthew Golden, but he's a dog. And I would love to see them bring him in. Now, we brought in quite a few other 30-30 videos. I say about 10 to 12, something like that. But it really hasn't been no big name type of players that we brought in for a 30-30 visit. That's why I didn't even speak on it. But when it comes to Trey Harris, I'm speaking on it. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me. If you're new to the channel, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Turn your bell notification on so that way I can keep you in the know with everything Commanders. And if you're feeling good and you want to donate and help this channel grow, help this channel flourish, help this community grow, hit the donate button. I don't care if you send 50 cents. I appreciate whatever you do. And if you don't feel like sending anything, dislike and share the video. Dislike and share the video. I appreciate you all. And listen, I'm just a Commanders fan who love the Commanders, y'all. We here together. Y'all see something? Y'all want to talk about something? Drop it down in the comments. And let's go from there. But that's going to do it for me. And before I go, y'all already know. Left hand up. Y'all ready? Who are we? The Commanders.